Daily sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys, well, everybody knows it, one win away from a perfect regular season. What an unbelievable year they've had to this point. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready to feed. Denver's offense now set to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are... Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll air this one out from Mims. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims with his second. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver complete. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims on his way to a monster game. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He's still on his feet. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So halftime here out west. Hey, we get it. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 70 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And sometimes, though, so the Broncos coming out now.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And now look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 96 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So from back deep, deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right?
Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Ready? 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the move past the 40. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, 70 yards. And the Broncos look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver, complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, an 80-yard touchdown. The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, career touchdown number 136, tying. Broncos about set to go on offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, this has been another impressive. And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now back to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It fights him off. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.